What's up, everyone? The game hasn't even started yet, and a house guest has already been removed and replaced. We've got so much to talk about, so welcome to your Big Brother update. Alright folks, now right before we get started, if you haven't already, I would appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button and also hit the like button and hit the bell icon to get notified every single time a brand new upload goes live on the channel. Right, let's jump right into the news, and we've got a lot of speculation to do with kind of a conclusion that I'm going to come to. But yeah, this is kind of crazy. The cast was announced yesterday, as we know, and within hours it was announced this person isn't going to be on the cast anymore, and they were replaced. But let's speculate wildly. I'll read out the post that CBS Big Brother account put out on Twitter. Here you go, folks. I'll read it now. Important casting update. Marvin will no longer be one of our house guests on this season of Big Brother. We're excited to welcome Joseph, a 24-year-old lawyer from Lake Worth, Florida, to the Big Brother 24 cast. Okay, so there's a lot to talk about there. Why is Marvin out? And we'll talk about Joseph a little bit later. So people began to go, oh my god, why on earth is Marvin out? Because actually yesterday the controversy was surrounding Matt. People were talking about the things that because his sister ended up tweeting out saying something along the lines of, you can find it on Twitter. I'm not going to go too deep into it because obviously it's not really our business, but it was kind of made our business when it was brought onto Twitter. But apparently he hasn't got the best history with her, and she was saying that he likes to drop the N-word on the regular and all that kind of stuff. And then it was people dug into her Twitter and found out that she was dropping the N-word on the regular. So it seems like it might run in the family a little bit, but we won't dig into that too much. Either way, it doesn't seem like Matt's going to be cut from the cast when I think a lot of people were expecting that after that dirt was dug up yesterday. But Marvin has gone. And why has Marvin gone? Let's talk about that. So it seems as though Marvin is, well, it doesn't seem as though he is a contestant on this summer's America's Got Talent. And people are starting to believe that you can't be involved with two reality shows this summer. I don't know where the logic is there, but maybe because it will. I don't know. I really honestly don't know. It's hard to say and hard to correlate, but I'm sure it's something to do with that. The fact that his involvement with America's Got Talent will take the shine away from Big Brother. I don't know. I really don't know, folks. And but yeah, he's cut from the cast now. And do you know what? After I found out that he was on America's Got Talent as well, I was kind of glad he was cut from the cast. I don't hate the guy or anything like that, but I believe that is probably somebody who's a little bit fame hungry rather than somebody who is passionate about the game of Big Brother. And of course, as Big Brother fans, we want people who care about the game, people who are nerds about the game and, have all these years of experience of watching Big Brother and wanting to go out there and play. And I'm sure we've got a few people on the cast this time that aren't like that. And I'm hoping that Joseph is going to bring more of that passion. I like this vibe straight off. We'll talk about him in a second. But yeah, Marvin's out and I'm not that bummed out about it. I liked his personality. He seemed okay, but he was somebody who was saying, he's going to vote with the house. And he's obviously gone on America's Got Talent and Big Brother within the same space of time, which is crazy. I don't know. It doesn't scream passion for the game. So overall, without sounding cynical to the guy, I'm sure he's very, very nice. But as a Big Brother fan and losing this person as a Big Brother player, I'd say this is a win. Alright, so with Marvin out, of course, a new person has to come in, and we have Joseph Abden. He's 24, he's from Lake Worth, Florida, and he is a lawyer. And I was watching his video, and he was saying that he has watched Big Brother sporadically over the years, and he watched last season's in full, and he said he really likes Xavier because he's got a lot in common, of course, with the whole law thing. And immediately, I kind of thought to myself, because yes, X was a good player, do not get me wrong, but he was an incredibly boring player in my eyes. He is not like somebody, you'd want to see on like an All-Star season or whatever, To me, Big Brother is all about personalities. And while, good gameplay is fantastic, it creates a boring season if we don't have good personalities. That's why Old School has always been my favourite, because even though you've got people who, probably fall into the back and don't really do much, you've always had your Dr. Wills, you've had your Janelles, you've had your Danielle Razors, you've had your Howies, you've had your James Ryans, you've had Nokomis, big personalities that also bring fantastic gameplay. It seems as though there's a trend in this day and age of Big Brother of weak personalities with good gameplay because it's very game botty and very much kind of colour by numbers in the gameplay, which I can't stand. I cannot condone it. It's boring, get lost, get evicted, get out the house, be forgotten in Big Brother history. However, if we talk about last season for one moment, Tiffany what a remarkable woman. She was incredibly entertaining and she carried the season in regards to strategy. I mean, Arza, she wasn't a very good player, but she was a lovely lady. Kyland was an interesting character who gave us some interesting moments on his way out, especially. But I just think about even Hannah. Hannah wasn't the most amazing player in my eyes. I do believe she is overhyped a little bit, but again, a lovely girl and somebody who was nice to watch on the feeds and just seemed very, very pleasant. X and Big D as the final two was a bit of a disappointment, but X did play a remarkable game. He played very, very well, but he was always the person when drama would start, he'd cut it out and I get that was part of the strategy, but it creates a very boring season. But anyway, Joseph gives me a little bit of the same vibes. Apart from he seems like, I don't know, I like his personality more. He just seems like a nice guy, which I like a lot. Don't get me wrong, X seemed like a nice guy, but I don't know. I'm vibing with Joseph more than I was X. But he says, that he's one of those people who's going to vote with the house and not flip the vote if it doesn't want to ruffle feathers. And I don't like that. People need to flip the vote. People need to stop thinking about, what should I do for this group? I owe this to these people. No, you don't. It's Big Brother. You've known these people for a week. If you think that the person who is not the target needs to be the target, get to work and flip the damn vote. I will say that all day, because by doing that, you're going to be complaining in 5 weeks' time when your ass is on the line and you've got nobody to help you out because you didn't do anything 5 weeks ago. End of story. I can't emphasise that enough. But anyway, he says, what types of players would you at least want in your alliance? He says definitely untrustworthy, unstrategic, allowed huge targets on their backs, people who aren't moving stealthily, just moving to move with no strategy behind their game. All of his answers are very much like he wants to play a low-key game, which I don't like, because, I mean, I don't mind a low-key game like a floater or whatever because it's actually a strategy, but it seems as though he's kind of going for that X style of play where it's very much no drama, no big moments, no kind of causing ruffles of feathers or waves, and I don't really like that. But on the other side of things, let's be more positive. He seems like a nice guy, so let's welcome Joseph to the Big Brother 24 cast and say goodbye to Marvin. Now, of course, with Marvin, it might not be related to America's Got Talent, but I'm like 90% sure it will be when it comes to shows like Big Brother or any reality show of that kind. There's usually kind of contracts in place where you are kind of forbidden to appear on other shows during that season or during that stint that you're on it, so that would kind of make sense. But yeah, let's say bye to Marvin and hello to Joseph. That is all of your Big Brother updates for today, folks. I thoroughly hope you all enjoyed it. I will be going live tonight just before premiere for 1 hour of chat, Q&A, you name it. Just a little bit of a pre-premiere party, so grab yourself a drink and some nice snacks and come join me 1 hour before the premiere tonight on live. I'll put the card up there so you can click on it, and I think there's like a reminder thing that you can set and join me. Yeah, it'll be good fun, guys. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you as always. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you sad to see Marvin go? Are you happy to see Joseph arrive? Let me know every single thing that you are thinking about tonight's premiere. And are you excited? Happy Big Brother 24 Day, guys. It's officially here. But thanks so much, everyone. I hope that you're staying safe, staying positive, and staying healthy out there. And remember to be kind to one another. But in the meantime, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Do all of that good stuff. But until your next Big Brother update, I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Good night.